This is LinkXGL, and today we are going to keep going with our awesome armor modeling tutorial. Today, as I said before, we're going to finally add the armor after a long time, and after that almost 40-minute video I made on just setting this up. Finally, we're going to add the armor. So we're going to add a new method here. This is the method that Minecraft uses to find which model to use. As you can see here, it returns a model biped. And the reason why we're using entity living base now is because only the living entities are able to wear armor, of course. Okay? In general, right? In general, it's the living stuff that wears armor, so zombies and stuff, right? Here, this could be zombie, it could be a player. In our case, it's gonna be a player. Alright, so for now, we're gonna return null. And I have a very simple way that I can do this. By the way, this here, I forgot this is credited to coolAlias from the forums. I totally forgot to mention that I didn't come up with this. coolAlias did. I looked at his armor tutorial and he used this, so I thought, whoa, this is awesome. Use it myself and put it in a tutorial and almost not give credit. So yeah, this is coolAlias from the forum. I'll put his armor tutorial in the description, and I also put it on the thread. Okay, so right here we have this also from coolAlias as well. He has a very, very simple way of getting the armor. We're gonna have the proxy client hold the models, and it's gonna be a static thing, and it's gonna be like this. So what does this mean? And we're gonna just quickly return it down here. What does this mean? Well, this is gonna be not a property in proxy client, right? And it's gonna be some kind of hash map. And what is the hash map getting? Hash map getting? Well, it's getting this. This is what? This is armor TM. This is this instance, right? Right? What a simple way of doing this. Super simple, super sick. Let's proxy client get in here. All right. So I have it set up differently in my personal mod, but it's gonna be you can set up any way you want. I'm gonna put it in here just for the sake of keeping it clean. So in here we're gonna have a public static final map, and it's gonna contain an item and a model biped. Can you guess what we're gonna do now? Well, this is the armor models, right? Right? This is what we're this is so sexy. Okay. So I'm getting a ton of errors right now, and just need to, oh god. Okay. Let's first let's see. Let's try to fix these first. Model biped. What am I doing wrong? Let's see if we can just do this. Take the imports in. Boom. Okay, now we have the item. Okay. What else? Okay, there we go. For some reason it wasn't catching all this stuff, so we'll do it here live. Alright, and we can delete this, and there we go. This hash map is gonna hold everything ever. Okay, ever. Jesus. Okay, so here in register renders, this is where we're gonna put in our where we're gonna hold our armor and stuff. So this, remember, this is what we're calling, right? This is what we're calling in our here tutorial mod, right? This is what we're calling right here, register renders, right? And here we're gonna register the renders, the models. This is what we're gonna put in. So model custom armor, and this is gonna be custom armor, and it's gonna be new model custom armor. And what size do we want it? Well, let's just keep it at 1F. 1F is the standard size for chest plate, boots, and helmet in Minecraft. You can change this to whatever you want. I like to have it as 0.5, just for reference if you ever want to know. And we need another one for need another one for the legs. This is not custom armor, this is custom legs. Okay. What am I getting wrong here? Model custom armor F, sorry, oops. It has to be a float, remember. Float. And now we do need a method to add stuff in. So technically we could just do this. We could just do armor models dot put, and then here we put in custom armor, or sorry, we put in the item and then we put in the armor. But I'm gonna actually no, there's a convenient method that we could use, but nah, we don't need it. So notice that we do need the item that we're putting it on. So what item are we using? Well, we're using these items, right? These. So as much as I try to as much as I try to save myself from doing this, I have to boom, grab this, put this out here. Oh, I don't like doing this at all. I don't like doing this at all. And there, I have to do this. Oh god. And copy all this again, put it here, and delete this here. This is just so we can access the models from a different place. You can access it from other other packages other than this one, right? I keep my models, my items in a separate package. So we're gonna make this public static final. I think final works here. No, it doesn't. Just leave it public static. Because I think it needs a constructor to fully for it to work, right? At least that's how I remember. Okay. And now we can put this into the rightful place of the init right here. Register them. Done. Right? And here we can finally put the stuff in. Oh, not here, sorry, here. Now we can add stuff to this map. So armor models dot put and tutorial mod dot custom helmet. And what's the value, you say? Well, the value is gonna be custom armor, right? This is the armor we wanted to locate. Okay, so let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. Copy, copy, copy. This is gonna be the custom chest, and it's gonna use the same thing. Legs and boots. Boots is gonna use the same thing, but this is gonna use the custom legs, right? done. Let's go here, change this up a bit. Proxy client, blah 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 blah. Proxy, what am I doing wrong? Models, oops, models, there you go. There you go. Alright, we're done. I think this should work. Let's let's put our hands together. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this works. Hopefully I didn't turn off my video, because I did use F11 to start it up. And I didn't, so we're good. Okay, so let's just wait. Hopefully we don't get any errors. Hopefully I did everything correctly. The thing I'm most worried about is the items here, because I don't usually separate it like this. But yeah, let's hope nothing happens. It should be okay, right? 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 Alright, so let's put our hands together and hope it doesn't break. Hope we didn't break something. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. So far so good. So far so good. Let's see how our awesome armor looks like. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, we look awesome, I think. Wait a second, something's a little bit messed up. What the? Let's take this off for a second. Let's take this. What the? What? We're wearing our entire armor at the same time. What the? So if we put this on, we wear everything. We put our pants on, we just wear pants. But this on, we wear everything. What's wrong? What's wrong? Alright, reason for this. Basically, let's go back to our code. Let's go back to our code. Right here. Notice how we're just giving back this entire giant model, right? Well, if we give back the entire model, it's gonna be like, okay, this is the model you want to use. Well, here it is, everything done. So we have to change that up. So there's a piece of code that we're supposed to use. You could do this either in. You can either do this in your model, class, or you can do it in your armor class. But I'm gonna do it in the model class because I like it there, and I think it works well there. Alright, so let's add it in. So I'm just gonna copy it over. You can copy it as well. It is all gonna be on the GitHub, so you're gonna be able to just fully utilize it right here. Basically what this does is it shows the model for this armor slot. That's all it does, right? So if the basically this is equal to this expression, so armor slot 0, so if this armor slot is equal to 0, well then it's true, so we show this model. If it's not 0, it's false, we don't show this model, right? This here, armor slot headwear, right? If it's equal to 0, we show that, right? Armor slot body, right? If it's a 1 or 2, right, we show it. Same thing here. Arm, left arm, if it's equal to 1. If it's the arms or the, and this is the chest, I think, or this is the legs, I don't know, I can't remember. And this here is the right leg and the right leg and left leg. And this is the boots, this is the legs, and this is the boots. So this is the entire armor, and this is the chest plate and the arms, and this is the legs. This is the legs, and this is the boots. Because remember, these share textures. Okay. These share part of the model, right? So let's go. Let's see how this looks. And hopefully it looks a little bit better than what we expected, because we were like, oh my goodness, oh my god, oh my Jesus. 3 years later. Oh my god. This is painstakingly long, and this is long. Three years later. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh, oh, oh. How does our armor look like? How does our armor look like? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I was like, what? Where'd our armor go? No. Put this on. Oh. Nice. This? Oh. Kind of nice. Oh, what's happening? Oh goodness, I think we need to increase the size of it. The pants work and the boots work. Notice that we since we accidentally left the bottom of the feet in the layer 1, it shows, right? That's a small mistake. So yeah, now let's go into first person. Obviously some stuff are still messed up, but this is our armor so far. And so far it's looking okay, right? We look like a unicorn, which is exactly what we wanted. So let's go back. Let's fix a few things. First off, let's head into debug mode, right here. Where is it? Right here, debug mode. Why? Because we want to change things real time. We want to be able to see what we're changing, and there's going to be some stuff that we want to change that's real time. I'm not sure what other editors have this, but Eclipse does. So basically what we can do is we can add little things here and there, and it'll change it like real time. So we can see how things look instead of just, you know, like changing them, then restarting, changing them, and restarting. So it's very, as Notch would say, efficient. He actually made a video of him using it, and he made exploding arrows and stuff. And I don't know if he's using Eclipse. I couldn't tell in the video. I wasn't paying much attention, but it was cool because he just changed stuff here, and then it would just change instantly here without him having to, you know, recompile and everything. So let's go. Keep in mind that you can only change certain things. You can't change like message names. Method names and stuff like that. You can only change certain stuff. So let's go in, and we want to figure out what the heck happened to this model, right? Because we have some weird thing on top of our head that, like, why, right? So first things first, let's go into our armor or our tutorial, or where is it, custom here, and let's make this not 0.5 and 2.5. Let's make this 1 and 0.5 because I think that's the standard size. Save, go to here, changed it. Did it change? Did it change? I can't tell. Let's take it off and put it on. Did it change? Huh. Guess for this kind of stuff you need to do that. So let's do something that'd be more obvious when we changed. So let's go here, in R here, and you can actually add an extra parameter here called expand. This is how much it grows by. So let's put that here and see how that looks like. Oh, I guess you do have to restart for this specific thing. So let's say, blah, blah, blah. Let's open it again. Let's see if it works if we do that. I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. Huh. Okay, so we do ultimately need to change it here and then see how it looks. So here basically we can put in how much we increase it by on these as well. So let's do it for all these because we want it to expand as well as the armor expands, right? So we do that. Let's see how it looks. We also remember we changed the float size from 0.5 to 1 and from 0.25 to 0.5. So we just doubled it. I don't think debug mode works for that specifically, but there's other stuff you can use it for that's very interesting. I'm not sure if I just did it wrong or something. Well, yeah, so you can try it yourself, see if that works for you. Sorry I wasted a little bit of your time. Whatever. Alright. Let's see how we look. Let's see how we look. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, come on, Minecraft, start up. Okay, let's see. Let's get in here. Let's see. Usually expands it by way too much, but well, we can just test stuff up here and there. So single player world. Let's see how we look. Oh. Well, at least our armor looks kind of normal. It's pretty big. All right, let's see how we look here. This is how regular armor looks like, I guess, right? This is how our armor looks like, except our horn's giant. Jeez. That's hilarious. Okay, so, boom, boom. Close this, close that. Alright, so obviously, changing this to, changes this to, what's it called? To 1 is not a good idea, so let's change it to 0.5. I just divided expand by 2. Let's see how that looks. It is a float, so we can divide it by 2, and it could be decimals, so let's see how that looks. And we do have to look over and over and over. By the way, next tutorial we'll be fixing basically all the glitches we see, right? You know, that little piece of like armor we have on the head, all that we'll be fixing next on the next tutorial. Right now we're just trying to make it like the armor, the expansions look normal, right? We just wanted to we wanted to look, the armor itself needs to look normal, and then we'll fix everything else. So let's check it. What time are we at? Oh god, 22 minutes. Jeez. Okay. 3 days later, this loads. Okay. Let's see how we look. So 0.5 is also too big, but I like it this way. You can play around with it more, but keeping this way for me is just fine. And okay, so next tutorial, see that blue patch we have? Jesus, I don't even know why that's happening, but we'll figure it out next time. I have a pretty good idea what it is, but yeah, we'll figure it out next time. Okay, guys? So next time we'll be fixing up everything else. We'll be polishing up this entire model, making it look exactly how it looked, or mostly how it looked in the other videos. By the way, we also need to decrease the size of these shoulder pads. Oh my goodness, look how big they are. Jeez, next time I will give you the dimensions I have for these shoulder pads, because my goodness, they're huge. Okay, see you guys. Oh, oh, oh.